Level up loading. Fight feelings, face facts. Hey everybody, welcome to Level Up Loading, Fight Feelings, Face Facts with yours truly, Shay. So, of course, I am testing out my camera. Exciting. You guys probably seen me in the same outfit. I had put out a video that I had did when I first got home, and this is me later on in the day. But I don't even have my ring light on, and this looks pretty good, so I'm gonna roll with it for right now. We'll see if I need a ring light going forward, but for right now, this is what we're gonna go with. I popped in really quick, y'all. I just wanted to really pop in and say thank you so much for all the support, the love that I've been getting. I am going to make a conscious decision and a conscious effort to dive into the people who support me and not worry about who I wish supported me or who I thought would support me. I am going to literally encompass myself in the people who show me love. There's so many of you and in so many different ways, and that's what I want to focus on. I want to focus on the good energy. I want to focus on the people who are pouring into me. It's so easy for us, especially with social media and having so much access to people these days. It is so easy for us to focus on who's not liking, who's not sharing, who's not commenting. People who you thought would be your biggest supporters are not necessarily supporting you in the way that you feel they should. And it's so easy for us to focus on that negativity and to give so much of our energy to those people who are not pouring into us. Why would I do that when I can use this amazing energy to pour into the people who actually are messing with me and actually supporting me before everyone else catches on? Because it's easy to support somebody once the wave hits, you know what I mean? When the wave hit, they're gonna be wanting to say, oh, I knew Shay da 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 da. Who I don't know you. You got proof? No, I'm just kidding, y'all. I ain't like that. I ain't gonna do that. And I know some people, you know, they can't support you. Maybe they're going through their own things. Sometimes they can't support you because maybe they don't like what you're doing. It's a possibility. And so I am really trying to make a conscious effort to not feel slighted by that. It's getting easier and easier. And I also realized with leveling up, which is something that I talk very in depth about, especially my first season, you will when you start to level up, when you start to do things outside of the box, when you start to elevate yourself, hold yourself to a different standard, hold the people around you accountable for the way that they treat you and the way that they treat others. When you start to do those things, you're going to sever some ties. You're going to burn some bridges because people are comfortable with you the way that they're comfortable with you. So you're changing, and change is hard. And so once you change, you may not be able to relate to some of the people who you once were able to relate to. The way that they move might not coincide with how you want to proceed. And they say bad company corrupts good character, you know. If you're hanging around people who are doing things that don't align with who you are and how you are, maybe it aligns with who you were, that's perfectly okay, but you're changing and you are not that person anymore. So if you're aligning with people who are not you're hanging around people who are not aligned with who you want to be as a person and who you're trying to grow to be and progress past, then it is gonna happen that they're not gonna support that. Of course they're not gonna support that. Like, you're pretty much saying that they feel judged, they feel abandoned, they feel whatever, and they have a right to feel that way. They have a right to feel that way. But you also have a right to change, and you have a right to not be okay with certain things. You have a right to have those moments of introspection where you start to see that things are not exactly as they appear. You are able and completely well within your right to take some distance from things that just aren't propelling you into your purpose, that are bad for your mental health, that disturb your peace, that stress you out. Yeah, you have a right to do that. And anyone who doesn't understand that probably wasn't really a friend in the first place, because honestly I have a lot of friends who I have disconnected with, and either we came back together or we didn't, but I've disconnected with them, and I understood that they had to do what they had to do, and when they came back we were good, or they stayed gone, we were still good, and I wish them well from all the way over here. And just because you're not hanging with someone, or they don't have the same access level that they once did, does not mean that you stop loving them. Doesn't mean that you are disregarding them. It just means that right now, and maybe forever, that you guys are growing different ways. If you're growing this way and I'm growing that way, of course it's gonna split, you know. There's no reason why anybody should consider that shocking, just because, I mean, that's life. But yes, I am so excited for, I promise you, every single time I record, my neighbors be right outside my door. It could be as quiet as a church mouse. I hope y'all can't hear that. Ooh. Anyway, if y'all can, I apologize. I'll try to edit it out or lower it. I don't know. It is what it is. Y'all know what neighbors is. Okay. Moving on. I lost my train of thought. I think she's like pacing back and forth like, ma'am. Anyway. I forgot what I was saying. I really did. Whatever. I'm pouring into you guys who are supporting me, who are watching me. I know that eventually there will be more of you, and we will continue to grow. This channel will continue to grow. This podcast will continue to grow. This level up will continue to grow. I'm gonna continue to grow. Y'all gonna continue to grow. We're gonna be lit, leveled up, okay? I know that. And so I have to be okay with taking who can come with me when they're ready. If you're not ready yet, stay home. Maybe I'll see you up there. Never know. I just think I'm at a point in my life now where I am understanding some of the mistakes I've made in the past, and I'm trying my hardest not to remake those mistakes. Whether that be with my boundaries, whether that be with letting people play in my face, whether that be letting people treat me any kind of way, whether that be people pleasing. I have made all of those mistakes, and I have learned from them. So there's nothing but stupidity. I'm sorry if that's mean, but unless I'm stupid, for me to keep having to relearn the same lesson over and over, especially when I've literally learned it. It's one thing like when you're trying to discover it, you're trying to figure it out, But like when you actually have learned it and healed it and seen the damage that it can do, seeing the trauma that it can bring, the trauma bonds that it can bring, why would I keep doing that? Like, I can't trauma bond with people forever. I can't people please with people forever. I can't be I can't be more than what I am, and I have to put myself first instead of always gritting and bearing it, you know, to make sure that I'm showing up for people, but I'm not showing up for myself. And I've learned that lesson, and so I am going to do my very best to make sure that that lesson shines through in everything that I do. I am so excited about everything that I have in my future, and I really hate this season of my podcast, I'm not gonna lie, because it's growing pains. Like, when I say I hate it, I don't mean I really hate it, but I miss the structuredness that I had with my first season, but I also enjoy being just raw with you guys to a certain extent. Yes, of course I do have certain things that I have thought out and planned out to say, but it's a lot more personal, and it's a lot more me just being open and honest and transparent. I'm not reading the script, I'm not reading cue cards, I'm not reading, you know, notes. I'm just literally talking to you guys like you are my friends, my family, my loved ones, and hoping that something that I say strikes a nerve, something that I say will lead you guys into betterment, lead you to your next level. Every level has a devil, you know. We have to prepare ourselves for the warfare that comes with leveling up. We can't sit here and be like, oh, I was the next level, everyone's gonna be happy for me, everyone's gonna support me. It's not gonna be like that. And any celebrity, any influencer, any body, almost, with maybe a few exceptions, but for the most part, you have to know that it's not going to be like that. And I have to know that, and that's something that I'm working on being okay with, and just finding my stride and maintaining my truth, staying true to myself, and making sure that I'm not allowing anybody else's energies to drag mine down, not allowing anybody else's energies to supersede my own, and just reclaiming my power. I'm just excited, and I hate the fact that things are not as structured as I want yet, because I'm growing. I'm growing. I'm getting new equipment, I'm getting new sound stuff, I'm getting new this and new that, and so I have to be patient with myself and with my season, and this season might be longer, you know. I might have to make this season more episodes than the first one, because we got to get into the nitty-gritty, but a lot of this has been me giving you guys updates, my health with being bad, and different life-changing occurrences that have happened to me since I've started this second season. And that's how I know I'm growing. That's how I know I'm growing. So it is what it is, y'all. I just really want to hop in real quick, check on you guys. I hope that you're having a good week. I hope that you are feeling amazing. I hope you're vibrating on a high level. I hope that you are remaining true to your boundaries and your standards. I hope you're not allowing anybody else to rain on your parade. I'm hoping that you all are being treated well, not only in private but in public. I hope that you guys are being treated well, not only around people but when people are away from you. I hope that you guys are really just seeing how valuable you are and your worth, and knowing that you don't have to accept any type of treatment that is not okay with you. You don't have to be loyal to being treated poorly. You don't have to be loyal to dismissiveness. You don't have to be loyal to anybody else's boundaries more than you have to be loyal to your own. I am here to pour into you guys. I really want to pour into you guys more and more, because I know the lessons that I've learned and continue to learn have been so helpful for me, and that's just what I want for you guys. I want you guys to feel the peace that I'm slowly starting to obtain. Let me look it up. Obtain or attain. Anyway, I want y'all to have the peace that I have and that I'm slowly gaining, and the only way to do it is to have the tough conversations. The only way to do it is to trust your instinct, to trust yourself without explanation. Sometimes some stuff that I've been doing lately doesn't even make sense. I couldn't even explain it to you if I wanted to. But I trust myself now so much more, and I know that my instincts, my gut, and my intuition are leading me, of course, along with God. And so it doesn't have to make sense to anybody but me. That's how I'm moving. And I hope that that's not a bad thing for some people, but I'm okay if it is, because I'm not people pleasing anymore. I'm not trying to be everybody's bestie. I'm not trying to make sure everybody in the room likes me. I don't care. The people who are supposed to like me are going to like me. The people who are supposed to support me are going to support me, and vice versa. And I'm okay with that, and I'm so happy to finally be at that place. And I know that there'll have times where I'll regress and I'll go back to being upset, because it's human nature to regress sometimes. But I know that at my core that I am healing that part of me, and that I am getting myself together so that I am prepared for the people who are really supposed to be my tribe, who are supposed to help propel me into my destiny, for the people who I'm supposed to assist in their walk into purpose. I'm just really excited, and I know that I'm going to do great things, because I am coming here raw, uncut, and not taking this lightly. Like this, I'm gonna do a story time. I'm gonna have to. I know story times are the big wave right now on YouTube, so I might have to. I'm gonna have to do a story time about how I started my podcast and how God revealed to me what He wanted me to do. This is an amazing story. It probably sounds a little bit unbelievable. It is what it is. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna get off of here because I am tired. It's been a long day. So you all have a good one. I will talk to you later. Bye.